Hello, Ken. How are you? Hello, Ken.
One must unmute to say hello. Hi,
How are you?
good. How are you?
I am great, thank you. It's exciting to see all of the continued traction that Indicio is getting.
Yes, it is fun to have good stuff happening.
Yeah, your team is working hard. I really enjoy working with your team. I was telling someone yesterday that the culture of Indicio is really impressive. Their work ethic and just also their ability to have a productive, positive culture.
Thank you. We strive for that.
You're welcome. Well, it's noticeable.
Let's see if anybody else comes today.
Yes, I haven't been able to attend actually for a little bit. I've had a lot going on and ended up being sick over an extended time. Not anything serious, just long. Just wanted to hang on, bronchitis. So I'm not even caught up on what the latest developments are.
Well, we're working on how to shift towards an orientation to providing patient identity and focus on that. So that's the next bit that we're working on.
Oh, okay, excellent. Thanks.
Let me see if I can track down some of the other attendees.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Looks like Keela's not going to make it.
Oh,
She's in New Zealand.
oh, that's awesome.
How's your project going? Are you able to get some traction with any of the sports organizations?
Yes, I am getting traction, but what I've found is I'm still really early to market, even though I've been consulting and educating about this for years. And so I had mentioned this to Scott a few months ago, and now I'm talking with David about it. But what I found is the leagues and unions are very entrenched in the ways they're on the one hand they can be very forward thinking, but on the other hand execution, they're looking for certain like check the boxes for execution. So they suggested I work with their partners, their smaller like data collection analytics partners, and I've done that, and I've seen a couple of them, I think, believe we're in direct competition, mostly because I know those founders. I've talked with them for years, and I've known to some extent there could be some overlap in the services provided, but at the end of the day it's still just educating. And I think 2024 we're at a tipping point where we can really try to do some use cases because people have fleshed out the health data, realize it tells the story that they think it does, and now they have to focus on data rights and rights governance and managing the data rights. And also with AI, the legislation that's been going on over in the EU and even within the US, I think that's really pushing this forward. So there's new issues that are pushing it forward, and then even old issues like Scott and I discussed, which is password security, or some things that I think some of us, I've worked in financial services a lot of my career, so it's heavily regulated. So you get used to complying with those regulations and having a high standard for security. And to some extent, sports has that, but in some ways they don't. So it's kind of like bottom up and top down at the same time, trying to just get everybody on board. But it's just been, for me, a slow process of evangelizing, and then waiting for the right moment. People realizing, I've seen this gradual progression, and I think now people are realizing, okay, we're ready for this. We're ready for this step. What do we do?
Yeah, it's a process of education in the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm very excited about it because any other potential competitors I found, the tech, I don't believe is as good. And I know the people involved don't have the depth of understanding or experience with the issues that I do. So I'm seeing a lot of traction, just even since the beginning of this year, 2024. So it's just about talking with people and new people, not just the main leagues that and unions in the US, but also pickleball is becoming huge. And so having conversations with um, pickleball, other associations, and college sports, there's just enough issues that touches athlete data and managing it and the rights in it, that I do think there'll be a tipping point this year. So it's very exciting.
That sounds very exciting. I think it's the meeting here today has got two attendees and probably should just call it good and
Sure.
back next time.
Yep, absolutely. Well, that sounds good. Well, it's good to chat with you for a minute. I hope you have a
Yes,
great day.
you too. Thank you.
Thanks. Yep, take care. Bye bye.
Bye bye.